BLG. You love to see it. It's a tried and true combo that we've seen many, many times in the past. I feel like you could have shown me this draft like 4 years ago, make that 6 years ago, and I'd be like, oh yes, no, very strong.
Yeah.
Percent win rate over 49 games. It's a lot of games.
It's another one of these kind of weird lane swaps though. Bin's still level 1. They might be able to get this dive in fast before he can, he's saving his Counter-Strike.
Yeah, on making his way in. It's going to be a decent Counter-Strike usage, but they do manage to break away. There's the flash heroic charge as Peanut
it's tough.
gonna have to get himself out of there, as I think that this is going to be too much. Viper tanking up the turret, and the turret is getting real angry. Bin just getting experience as this is going. And can they actually make this one happen? Meganar is coming on in relatively soon. Another Counter-Strike comes down. They get out of the way as Doran about to hit Mega. Can they get it? There's first blood going over to Viper. The knockup comes in and Doran survives.
Barely Hanwha are able to make that work, but crucially, they make that work.
After all that.
The Elk hit level 6 in the bot lane, so basically did what you do to an Ezreal. Land that Void Seeker, immediately ult in, end up nearly killing off Doran, but then a good response from Zeka to cover that play on the top side. It means that Shun as well still hasn't picked up a Mark. Mark was on the first Scuttle Crab on the bot side, he's now on the another Scuttle Crab on that bot end of the map, so he should be able to run down and pick this one up, but reset's coming through from BLG for a trade on the map state right now.
Yep, looking for the Dragon in trade for the Grubs. We've seen this one agreed upon many, many times. And so BLG being able to pick up the first 3 as well means that it's only going to be an evened out Grub situation, and for the first time we have no Void Mites, which is a bit sad because they're very cute.
It does mean that Zeka can't really approach this wave because Shun is already hooshing over. Hanwha trying to deny the dive from BLG in the bot lane.
On going to be taking a little bit of a journey away, and Zeka's teleport will mean that the play does not work. However, they did have to invest that summoner spell.
Got to the bot side though, they were looking at a potential TP in here behind Hanwha.
There's the TP!
Yep, TP is going to come on through, and remember, Zeka does not have his, Doran doesn't have his. And I don't think Viper's going to be escaping this one. 3 versus 2. Delight just, he's getting out of there. Viper knows that he's the tastier target, so they're only going to lose that one.
And the Scuttle Crab is still there. Shun will manage to get one for himself. This with 5-man advantage.
See what they can get done here as Peanut on the blue buff right now wants to finish that one off before they do start trying to contest. It looks like contesting isn't actually on their mind though. As Zeka looking for that flank angle. The Rift Herald is going to be taken. As we get the lane economy snapshot, it's Shun, the only one with any sort of gold advantage.
Hanwha, potential trade for the topside turret here.
Yeah, it looks like Zeka without teleport. They had no intention of actually contesting for that dragon. So it should be Earth, Wind, and Fire coming on through here as well on the cards for BLG, who have already got those first couple of dragons.
Peanut thinking of denying that second mark on this top side of the map as well. You can see the Scuttle Crab is there, but here comes the charge.
Yep.
Rift Tower going to take us and open up at least a counter punch for BLG.
From Baron, topside vision could certainly be important as Zeka is sweeping things out, knows that that ward is there, and now looking to try and get under the turret. There's the quickness. It goes down the heroic entrance to come on in, and Zeka with that quickness makes his way to safety, but the turret cannot do that because it can't move.
Yeah, the kill would have been the icing on the cake, but the point of that play for BLG was to actually kill the turret. They had a huge amount of tempo accumulated, they got deep vision in the jungle, and then they just collapsed nicely to even that turret score. And I would say that as Delight gets engaged on.
Yeah, that's a grand entrance to come on through. Too many entrances here as the Magnus Storm is going to be the response. Viper, so much damage, and there goes Shun. Where was the respite? Lamb, what happened? Okay, well, that is just going to be a kill.
Knight's holding that flank, and the Drake's going down fast.
Yep, Knight can always join the rest of his team as well, so it doesn't matter that he is moving away. HLE are just going to try and brute force their way in as Zeka with that heroic entrance looking to come forward. That's going to be the steal to come through. The bullet time is interrupted, that they all pile in on top of Viper, and Elk executes him in that back line. Peanut picks up his buckler, gets that shield. Shun taking down Zeka is at full health, and Knight is now trying to beat him down. Doran trying to exit this fight as Zeka is just getting thrown around like a ragdoll, lands one chain, but it ain't enough, and it's a triple kill for Elk.
In the battle of the 80 carries, it is Elk who stands tall.
Well, let's see what Shun can actually do here. Of course, Kindred can cause some issues as now they get the information. They are going to rotate their way over. Hanwha Life Esports, are they looking for a turn or are they looking to burn? That's going to be the question. They break the blast cone. Has now been going to take the long way around. Does not have flash up and available. This should just be a 50-50. Is On going to get thrown away by that big Gnar. The taunt going to come down, lands only onto one as they get into the back line. The charm is beautiful here from Zeka. The bullet time this time will not be interrupted. And there goes the Galio. 4 versus 3 though now, as you can see, Peanut is down incredibly low. 3k health on the Baron, and Shun, he dived back back into the pit. Viper still so incredibly healthy as in they go onto the Lamb's Respite. The Baron is included in this one, but it's kills now. Shun is dead, and the Baron is over to HLE. They'll wipe the fight. They get the Baron.
Just flip it! HLE start the Baron as 5. BLG try and contest. Zeka's holding the flank.
Space. The interrupt from Peanut means that they get to kill Knight. Bin can't enter the fight, and it's the knock that they're in to bring it back.
Dandy are gonna need some Hanwha life insurance after this one, I think, or at least some medical attention. I can imagine that this is certainly keeping them on their toes, and if there is going to be another game in this series, a mark there is now Zeka. With that heroic entrance up and available, they are on the Dragon now. Good flank angle here from Bin, looking to make his way forward, but they're spotting it. They know what's going on. BLG do grab control of this Dragon, though.
Bin's behind them.
Yeah.
They have no vision. They don't know where Bin is.
Yeah, Bin is now going to move on in. They spot him. That is going to be the Kindred locking down the Drake. Is now Doran. Decent position. Double circles. Double Gallios. Everyone's in the sky, but it's on. That goes down now into the back lane. Goes Bin. Elk's going to join in the supercharger for all of that value. They take down Viper, and the Lamb's Respite buys all the time in the world. HLE are now running for the hills. It's a double kill again for Elk, and the Kaiser is just massive in this game. They're not done yet. Knight going to get slowed down as Doran is in so much trouble. That's another bonk on the noggin, and Bin will be able to take him down. Now, Zeka, I don't think this turret is that safe because these guys are incredibly tanky, but Knight is by himself. So maybe Zeka just kind of kills him. We'll just have to see as the taunt will connect and his friends are going to right back in again with these chains as he's trying to turn it onto Shun. He goes golden. Shun is one auto from dead as they get the knock up the Kingslayer for the help. And oh my God, how is that so close?
It is punch for punch. It is circle for circle. It is everything thrown between these two teams. But the cooldowns just aren't there for Hanwha.
As Peanut is really, but
the
heroic charge Elk is going to get caught out, and with the steadfast presence he can't do anything, but the heroic entrance is going to be there, gets a decent knock up, but there's a Magnet Storm, as now it's Knight that's in trouble, doesn't have the same mobility as On, and he dies for his 80 carry sins.
Side quest, the same traps that are catching BLG, and just when it looks like BLG had got their footing, it's Hanwha fighting back now. They're going to be able to get the mid lane turret, but how much more can BLG go for? I don't think they have the cooldowns for this.
But Baron's in 7 seconds. Knight is up in 20 seconds. A 20-second difference.
Well, we'll see what they can actually do here as the teleport in. They do not want to give this one away. The Void Seeker is going to miss. And Hanwha Life Esports Doran on a decent flank angle here. He's going to charge up that Navar as Bin with the counter-strike. Doesn't land it onto too many as now Zeka threatening with the quickness. And Doran's hit that Mega Nav. Bin, he goes down first. One after the other. They're looking to try and take them down. As Hanwha Life Esports move back towards the Baron. Doran tanking up these Baron shots, and Shun is so dangerous.
I mean, the Baron resets. I think HLE could have stolen it.
Knight TP back in as well. He's trying to get the flank opportunity. The 80 carries are just working.
Yeah, Shun is looking for a mark in the meantime. That's why we're zooming out so incredibly far. The teleport in from Doran. He's charged up all of that health once again. Missed time from On. Doesn't find the grand entrance. The Baron once again going down. Shun, good position. Dives towards Delight. Delight is going to be okay for the moment. Decent grand entrance is going to connect there as now Peanut gets the heroic charge into the wall. Knight going to take down Delight. They trade these supports as Viper in the Baron pit gets a full channel, and Knight is buying so much time. Elk is also so incredibly strong. It's another one into the wall. The Lamb's Respite to keep them alive, but another set of knockups. This time from Zeka and Elk. Can you do it again? Is he going to find it? The chain is going to miss. The GA comes down. He takes out Viper. Misses one. Elk is going to dive and he saves the game.
The double 80 carries never really left Worlds. BLG are fighting, firing, and shooting on all cylinders, but it's only getting us back to bloody square one.
Here we go. Shun already starting this one up, and BLG. Everyone can get in at a moment's notice. Teleports down for Knight, does not matter. Heroic entrance going to be there. There it is. But On is immediately dead. Now Knight in an awkward position, but Bin with that counter-strike. It's the ulti to come through from Zeka as well, but already Viper is out of this one. Elk is going to be traded. It's even footing now for the start of it as Peanut's down in incredibly low, but he runs pretty quickly, and it's Doran that's going to go down first. Gigabin is now amongst it. He's the one that has to carry this one through as Delight running the wrong direction, and it's once again Zeka against the world. As Delight is trying to canter his way out of this one, and he might be able to get that flash off to escape. As the rest of BLG,
He's trying to buy time.
chasing him down. That's going to be it. The Dance of Arrows comes on through, and there's nothing that Zeka's going to be able to do about it. This should be Mountain Soul for BLG.
Something crazy with Kindred Ultimate, but I think he just knows that it's doomed if he would give away his life. So big win for BLG.
And it was a slow start for this Kindred. We were lamenting the stacking that was coming through for him.
That Sean, with the first Kindred of this Worlds groups, or Worlds quarters, Worlds in general, is doing it.
And Wei could not have done this. It's Shun coming back onto BLG after his hiatus in summer.
Not represented in the gold or in the items just yet, but the game state should be a massive balloon of wealth to be put into this red side team. BLG look to crash down this top side. Down the Galio is Voidseeker going to connect onto Doran.
Bin is in the bot side.
Yeah, and Bin is just going to demolish this turret, absolutely. Past goes Peanut, going to be able to absorb the counter-strike, but look at this, it's just all of the structures falling, one after the other. Inhibitor 1 will go down, Inhibitor 2 soon to follow. And BLG, this has been what they've been so good at this series. That's just playing the map, and they have the control in order to do so. I think dotting these I's and crossing these T's and find an avenue in. More Voidseekers going to be connecting here from Elk. And they are really starting to hurt. Knight going to finish off this Inhibitor because we know he can just heroic entrance to try and find more. HLE, you have to fight now if you want to try and keep your world's dreams alive. This is it. It is do or die, and BLG, they can sense a rematch with Weibo. Decent interruption there as Bin can't come on through, and the channel of the bullet time is good, but Zeka kind of whiffs the heroic entrance, and BLG just stand back. They play patient, and they remove the last Inhibitor, and they're now looking for Nexus turrets. So many buttons now on cooldown for Hanwha Life Esports. I think they've run out.
BLG have the TP though. Bin Reset was considering coming back into the fight, but
at this point in the game, and he can shoot them from so incredibly far away. One Nexus turret stands in the way.
Trying to walk it in.
Between BLG and another date with Weibo in a best of 5, and they're pretty good at those. They're now going to dive in, looking to finish this one off. Already the turret is going to be taken down. Peanut finds a decent ultimate. Yeah, that's just the Nexus rush and BLG.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the quarterfinals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.